everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great. Today we're diving into a topic that has sparked years of questions and speculation. We'll be talking about the mysterious note Whitney Houston gave to Brandy and why this story continues to capture so much attention. But before we jump in, I want to ask you something. How was your 4th of July? Did you spend it with family and friends, watch fireworks, have a barbecue, or just enjoy a relaxing day? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear how your day went. All right, let's get right into today's story. For years, people have been talking about the mysterious note Whitney Houston handed to Brandy right in front of Clive Davis. Just hours later, Whitney was found dead in her hotel room, and that moment has sparked endless questions ever since. Many have wondered what was written on that note and whether it held any deeper meaning. Now, with fresh rumors and speculation making the rounds, some people believe artists may finally start sharing stories about what they experienced during that era of the music business. Brandy has long said she would never reveal what was in the note, but recent online claims suggest that could change. According to those rumors, some believe the note could raise new questions about the circumstances surrounding Whitney's passing, although none of those claims have been confirmed. Let's get straight into it because this story has kept people talking for years. Recent online posts have claimed that Clive Davis has passed away after health issues in Manhattan, New York. However, those reports have not been verified by reliable sources, and readers should treat them with caution.
This is not a drill. Clive Davis is dead. Right now, everybody line up, oldest to youngest. What happened? Get the biopics out now. He cannot hurt you anymore. He has no power over you.
A statement circulating online says, "To the world, our father was the iconic music legend whose vision, instinct, and relentless pursuit of excellence shaped the soundtrack of countless lives. He discovered, mentored, and championed the greatest artists in modern music history, leaving an indelible mark on culture that will endure for generations." Clive Davis lived a long life and, according to public reports, passed away peacefully at the age of 94. Even so, reactions from the public have been mixed. On one side, many people point to his enormous influence on the music world and the incredible careers he helped launch. His impact on the industry is hard to deny. On the other side, critics have argued for years that he helped build a music business that often left artists with the short end of the stick. Many fans still bring up the financial struggles faced by successful acts like TLC and Toni Braxton, saying those stories exposed bigger problems with how profits were divided across the industry. Online, some people have even claimed that Clive's approach to business influenced later executives.
He's like my dad in a lot of ways. Once he and I got together, I knew that the combination was going to be magical.
We've had an unbelievable chemistry.
Really?
Sitting next to me right now is the best singer in the world.
Though those accusations remain disputed and should not be treated as established fact, there have also been serious allegations over the years involving intimidation, abuse of power, and misconduct connected to different parts of the entertainment industry. Those claims have been widely discussed, but many remain contested, and it is important to separate allegations from proven facts. As for Brandy, some fans believe watching what happened to her mentor, Whitney Houston, changed the way she viewed the business forever. Clive first met Whitney Houston at the Sweetwater nightclub in 1983 and signed her to Arista Records when she was only 19 years old. Early on, he took on the role of mentor and played a major part in helping introduce her to key people in the industry. Together, they helped shape her self-titled debut album, which went on to sell around 25 million copies worldwide. Whitney later admitted that they often clashed over which songs should make the cut, saying they were at each other's throats over creative decisions.
Whitney Houston. Now, I knew you had a connection to her, but I didn't realize, and you write in the book, that shortly before her death, you had a lengthy phone call with her.
I did.
What was that call?
It mattered so much to me because I got a chance to tell her everything I hadn't told her, just how much she inspired me, how much I loved her, her impact in my life. And yeah, it was an emotional conversation. I didn't know it was going to be my last time speaking to her.
Even with those disagreements, she described Clive as her industry father and said she appreciated his guidance, experience, and knowledge throughout her career. But as Whitney Houston's career reached incredible heights, some people close to the story have suggested that her relationship with Clive Davis became more complicated. As her confidence and creative vision grew, there were reports that she wanted more control over her music and career, leading to disagreements behind the scenes. By 2012, many reports suggested that Whitney and Clive were no longer as close as they had once been. Around that time, one of the people Whitney trusted most was Brandy. The two first met in 1995 and quickly built a strong friendship, with Whitney taking on the role of mentor and offering guidance throughout Brandy's career.
What was it? What did you see in him? What made him different? Why Clive Davis?
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom, his know-how. For a lot of artists, I wanted the guidance. I wanted to know, what made a hit record, and what made me, special, and it could be any.
Their connection was so close that Whitney made sure Brandy was cast as Cinderella in the 1997 television movie, allowing Whitney to play her fairy godmother on screen while spending even more time with her off-screen. Their chemistry became one of the most memorable parts of the film and showed just how genuine their bond appeared to be. So when Whitney later walked onto the set during an interview with Brandy, Monica, and Clive Davis, everyone assumed she had simply stopped by to show support. She greeted Clive and Monica warmly and told Monica, "I almost drowned today," before quietly handing Brandy a note. Whitney then hugged Clive and called over her daughter, Bobby Christina, to give him a hug as well. Some people have since speculated that the timing may have been intentional, suggesting it gave Brandy a chance to read the note without drawing attention, though that interpretation has never been confirmed. After that interview wrapped up, Brandy reportedly spent nearly 3 hours on the phone with Whitney. Just 2 days later, Whitney tragically passed away. That timeline has fueled years of speculation, leaving many people wondering why Whitney felt it was so important to visit the set and quietly hand Brandy that mysterious note. Brandy has consistently said she intends to keep the contents of the note private.
Well, you're a very small minority, because if you knew Whitney better, you knew she was not there to perform.
Yeah.
This was her favorite night of the year. She came out every year. This party was so part of her.
So you're saying
and
that she
so
would've-
that the family, we spoke to representatives of Pat, who was a manager, and Gary, who was her brother.
Her body was still upstairs.
But we dedicated the evening. Whitney would have wanted this party to go on any more than the Grammys should stop.
The only detail she has publicly shared is that Whitney told her she was going to get better, making the loss even more heartbreaking so soon afterward. Over the years, rumors have continued to spread online about what the note may have contained, but none of those claims have been verified. Some online discussions have suggested that changing circumstances could eventually lead people connected to Whitney's story to speak more openly. Those conversations are based on speculation, however, and there is no confirmed evidence explaining why Brandy has chosen to keep the note private or what influenced that decision. At the time of the 2012 interview, Brandy and Monica were working together again and preparing to release their collaboration, "It All Belongs to Me." Monica also maintained a professional relationship with Clive Davis, who remained an influential figure in the music business. Reports from that period say she valued his advice and support as she moved forward with new music, making his presence around the project seem completely natural. Reports have claimed that one reason Clive Davis supported the collaboration and appeared for the interview was that he hoped to build a stronger professional relationship with Brandy and possibly work with her in the future. According to long-running rumors, Whitney Houston heard about those plans and decided to visit Brandy herself before anything moved forward. Online speculation has gone even further, with some people claiming the note Whitney handed Brandy contained a warning to be careful about major record deals and to think twice before signing away too much control. Those stories have never been confirmed, and Brandy has never publicly revealed what the note actually said. Because of that, the true contents remain a mystery. Early in Whitney's career, Clive surrounded her with experienced professionals he trusted, saying the goal was to give her the strongest team possible from the very beginning. Critics, however, have argued that having so many longtime associates involved also meant the people around Whitney were closely connected to Clive, creating questions about where their loyalty ultimately rested.
Okay, 12 today. This is you. 12 today. I have to push up this one. I'm just saying you love it because I can't. I love it.
Did you hear your band? Did you hear it? The band tribute. The band tribute.
This is my dad. It's my dad. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Mom, come see her. Come say hi to. Come say hi to your godfather. Come say hi to your goddad.
Those views have been debated for years, and different people remember that period very differently. As Whitney's career grew bigger and bigger, there were repeated reports that she wanted more creative freedom, while others wanted to keep a tighter grip on the direction of her music. Whether those disagreements were simply business decisions or something more has remained the subject of discussion for decades. One of the biggest what-if stories involves Michael Jackson. When he was preparing Bad in 1987, reports say he invited Whitney to record I Just Can't Stop Loving You with him, and she was interested in the opportunity. The two stars admired each other's talent, and fans believed a duet between them would have been unforgettable. In the end, the collaboration never happened, with scheduling conflicts widely cited as the reason. Years later, Whitney also hoped to have Michael appear on If I Told You That, and reports suggested he was open to the idea. Once again, the collaboration never came together. Public explanations pointed to scheduling issues and song leaks, but fans have continued to wonder whether there was more to the story behind the scenes. Some people close to Whitney's story have claimed that she believed those missed collaborations with Michael Jackson were more than simple scheduling problems. According to those accounts, Whitney reportedly felt the opportunity slipped away because working closely with Michael could have inspired her to push for greater creative and business control over her own career. Those claims have never been confirmed, but they have remained part of the conversation for years. Michael was known for taking an unusually active role in his music, including writing songs and gaining ownership rights to much of his catalog, something that was rare for artists of that time. Whitney's situation was different, and over the years there were frequent reports that she wanted more influence over both her recordings and the financial side of her career. Critics have also pointed to Whitney's duet with Aretha Franklin as an example of the direction her label preferred at the time. Some have argued that keeping major projects within the Arista Records family made good business sense for the company, while others believe those decisions limited Whitney's opportunities to explore different creative partnerships. Those interpretations remain matters of opinion rather than established fact. Even so, Whitney reportedly continued looking for greater control over her career before ultimately signing a record-breaking contract with Arista in 2001. At the time, the deal was celebrated across the industry, with widespread reports claiming it could be worth as much as $100 million, including a large upfront payment tied to future album commitments. As the years went on, however, questions began to surface about how the partnership was unfolding. Some industry insiders claimed the label's promotional efforts slowed, while executives publicly pointed to changing market conditions and digital piracy as major challenges affecting album sales. Others have argued that the situation reflected broader tensions between Whitney and her label over the direction of her career. By the time those disagreements reportedly became more serious, many believe repairing the relationship had become far more difficult. By the end of Whitney's career, reports suggested she still had significant financial obligations tied to her recording agreement, while her career had slowed compared to its incredible peak. At the same time, years of personal struggles had reportedly taken a toll on her voice, making it much harder for her to perform the way fans remembered. It was a heartbreaking chapter for one of music's biggest stars. Over the years, many rumors have circulated about the terms of Whitney's recording contracts, including claims about what might have happened if she passed away. Those stories have never been confirmed, and there is no verified evidence supporting many of the more dramatic claims that continue to spread online. Even so, they remain a major part of the ongoing debate surrounding her legacy. Whitney's passing shocked the entire world. The fact that Clive Davis's annual pre-Grammy event took place at the same hotel on the night she died has continued to spark discussion and controversy. Some critics questioned the decision for the event to continue after the news broke, while others defended it. That moment remains one of the most talked about chapters in music history. The mystery surrounding Whitney's final days, her relationships, and the note she handed to Brandy continues to fuel endless questions. But unless new, verifiable information comes to light, much of what people discuss remains speculation rather than established fact. What is beyond dispute is Whitney Houston's extraordinary talent and the lasting impact she left on music and millions of fans around the world. Now it's your turn. What do you think was written in that mysterious note? Do you believe there are still unanswered questions, or has this story been surrounded by too much speculation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends so you don't miss our next deep dive into music's biggest stories. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.